best thing about this fellowship is how comprehensive it is.
The faculty here are incredibly supportive and wonderful, and also very clinically busy.
We have a great depth and breadth of clinical volume.
You are not going to see things once, you're going to see them over and over and over and over again.
It's a large group where they have different practice background. You see they come from different institutions, so you get exposed to different approaches.
They learn 10 different ways of doing things, which is a good thing.
But you're also going to be, given the latitude to kind of find your own path.
I'm just entering my third year of fellowship, but I already feel incredibly well trained.
I mean, the people, the best thing about Magee is the people.
The best part of this fellowship is the people, by far.
By far, the best part of the fellowship are the people.
Incredible, hilarious, really hardworking, really great to be around.
When I first started taking some calls, the more senior fellows made themselves available for phone calls and curbsides all the time.
The attendings really care about us, and they're incredibly approachable while also being so skilled and such good teachers and such incredible surgeons.
I will give you an example. When I was a brand new attending, I was doing a case kind of late in the day. I looked up all of a sudden and one of my partners was standing in the operating room. I said, "What are you doing here?" And he said, "I was just leaving the hospital. I saw your car in the parking lot and I came in to make sure that you didn't need any help."
When I've gone into labor early, or when somebody, can't do their cases because they're sick or injured, people step in and help.
When an email goes out, something's come up, I have a family emergency, and I've got 3 OR cases and I need help with, there will be a flurry of emails from everybody in the team. "I can do it. No, I can do it. No, 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 I got it." And it's amazing how collegial people are.
By the time you're graduating, you're comprehensively trained in robotic surgery, you're comprehensively trained in stick laparoscopy, and of course, whether you like it or not, you would have done more open surgeries than you can ever pray to do because we're just busy.
I came to the Magee Women's Research Institute and Magee Hospital specifically for the quality of the research. We do some of the very basic in our laboratory to the very clinical and to clinical trials and translational research. We have clinical epidemiology, we have palliative care, and one of the goals as a fellowship kind of research director is to fit the fellow to their best research interest.
It's one of the few places where you see extensive ovarian cancer research, whether immunotherapy research or other aspects of research.
I had never done any basic science research, including as an undergrad, really starting from square one. And Dr. Kaufman was so patient and gave me a very well outlined project to do and really guided me through it the whole way.
Dr. Vukanovic gave me a project that was accomplishable in a year.
And each fellow should have residents and medical students that they have an opportunity to teach. It forces you, hopefully in a good way, to learn that subject matter and to learn that skill to the next level.
And then there's also the benefit of going over to Passivant, which is a very different hospital and functions a lot more like a community hospital, but with all of the services you would expect at an academic institution.
Because the service is small, it's truly your service and you're in charge and you know the patients really well and you have a lot of continuity with them, which I have really enjoyed.
Come to Pittsburgh!
Pittsburgh is absolutely a hidden gem of a city.
Pittsburgh's a fun city.
Pittsburgh was a surprise. I think Pittsburgh had so much more to offer than I realized. There's art, there's theater, there's sports, there's something for everyone.
On top of it though, it still has a small town feel.
I absolutely love the city of Pittsburgh. I find Pittsburgh the perfect middle ground.
We live right next to a really awesome park. It has all sorts of things that we love to do: mountain biking, road biking, hiking.
We love the weather here. There is a lot of outdoor activities. There's a lot of good restaurants.
I didn't realize that you could be a foodie and also be a Pittsburgher.
I really like how Pittsburgh has a lot of neighborhoods and people are really friendly. It feels a lot more like a Midwestern city.
It may be a city, but no matter where you live, you truly feel like you are part of a community.
It's incredibly affordable to live in. We have a ton of green space.
I live in a small area called Squirrel Hill. I can walk from my house. It has a bigger backyard than I had in Ann Arbor, and I can walk to the grocery store, the frozen yogurt shop, the library, the post office. All those things were within walking distance for me and for my children. I feel comfortable having them walk around town.
So I think someone should come here for fellowship because I don't think there's a better program in the country.
You cannot beat the surgical experience, the familial environment of the faculty and other fellows. Living in Pittsburgh, you get incredible quality of life, good cost of living.
We hope to see you here soon. This is a fantastic place to train with great people. And most importantly, the culture of training here is one of respect, where we really truly enjoy being around each other. And the #1 goal is always to make sure that we train you to be the best GY oncologist you can be.